There we go. Alright, we're on there. Let's turn that down a hair. Just that. And we should be up and running. Just check a couple things here. That's where we need to be. Perfect. Mute that. That's better. That's better. Alright. Oh, one other thing. Can't forget this. Start the recording. Alright. Metroid Prime 2. So, this game was definitely controversial when it first came out. It is not an easy game. We're gonna have to erase a file. Not that one. That's the 100% one. Okay. Delete that file. In we go. So, we are a week away from Metroid Prime 4, which I'm very excited about. We'll see how that goes. I know there's been some concern online about what that game's going to look like, but I'm going to play it, and we'll see what happens. We're playing this on a proper original GameCube tonight. And we're just jumping in right from the beginning. So, last known coordinates. Here we go. Samus is on a new mission. Let's do this. Scanning a new planet. Just like Mass Effect. Alright, we got a target. We're gonna hop in. Oh yeah, flight path and everything. That looks super legit. So, yeah, this planet has some issues. The weird purpley glowy stuff might be a bad sign, believe it or not. Oh yeah, we got Samus's classic ship here. I don't know what it is about Samus. She changes her ship constantly. I guess it gets blown up every now and then, but yeah, the classic ship you want to see from Samus right here. You know, Nintendo's doing Lego sets now. We got some Mario sets. We got a Zelda set. Actually, the Zelda sets are right back there over my shoulder. But I would love to see like Samus's spaceship. I would buy that. So yeah, we sort of crash landed. The thing about this particular ship is we never really see it landing. It always just kind of hovers. Oh, we're actually landing. In the first game, in Metroid Prime 1, the ship never lands. Just like in Super Metroid. But here we are, Samus. Samus in her classic Varia suit. I'm sure she's definitely not going to lose any of her abilities in this game. That never happens, ever. And here we are. There's the GameCube controller and everything. Oh, good evening! Welcome to the stream. Greetings from America. Alright, so... let me get my bearings here. Oh, we already have the space jump. That's not going to last. Boop, 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 boop. So, one of the big reasons I am playing this game tonight is obviously Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. I haven't played this game in a while. I would very much like to remind myself what this game was like. But also, I have boss things to look at. I am also very excited for Prime 4. I know some people are nervous about it. I don't care. Retro has made so many good games between the Prime games and the and the Donkey Kong games. So I'm inclined to trust them. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I also have a series on video game bosses I am working on, and I thought this would be a perfect time to look at some Metroid bosses. I have already looked at Mother Brain from back in Super Metroid. I have a video on what am I thinking of? Of Metroid Prime, the titular Metroid Prime from Metroid Prime 1. That's going up this weekend, and thought we should look at the bosses from this game and see what's worth talking about. I already had someone request that I look at Dark Samus, because we have a doppelganger in this game. This is definitely not the only time Samus has had to deal with a doppelganger. The other big one would be in Metroid Fusion, when we had an X-Parasite who had absorbed her abilities. And that was rough times. I have to say, Dark Samus, not quite as intimidating as that SAX version of Samus. But that's fine. Oh dear. Yeah. I don't know how well this shows up on stream, to be perfectly honest. This is an older game. But yeah, we got some dig guys. This is kind of the first game where we really got to see the, glowy things. Really the first game where we got to see the Federation. Yeah, so the mouse controls. Have you seen anything about the mouse controls? I'm curious about that. I kind of want to this weekend look and see if I can do just like a regular-ass mouse. Because I know that the Switch has that mouse feature with the Joy-Cons. I would much rather just use a proper mouse. Can we do that? Can we have a proper mouse? mouse works on Cyberpunk? I've heard that if you had a USB-C mouse, you can plug it into the Switch and it will work. And I would love to see that, personally. Oh dear. Guy's getting dragged away. It's not a great sign. Alright, what are we doing? Let's scan this thing. Reserve power cell, yep. Great. So I like the intro to this game because we get to see the Federation in action. They don't do a great job, if we're being honest. They failed miserably. But that's good. That shows that Samus is more capable than the regular old Federation troops. I think that's a good thing. She should be. She's a bounty hunter. Kind of. It's really ambiguous. I need to do a deep dive on that sometime because... Oh no! Zombie troops! Look at this! This is... Yep. Zombies in my Metroid? More likely than you think. Scan them. What do we actually call them? It's definitely not zombies. It is a Dark Trooper. Okay, that's not a very interesting name. We're gonna call these zombie troopers. Now, if you've ever played a Metroid game before, you might notice that I have a fair amount of abilities right now. That's not going to last. Pretty soon here, we're going to have some issues. Alright, what are we doing? Let's get this guy. Do I have the super missiles? No way I have the super missiles, right? No. Okay. That would be excessive. Gotta scan this doohickey here. Bam. Open up this vault thingamabob. Oh, more of these guys. I do think the intro for Metroid Prime 1 is stronger. When you're going onto that spaceship and you got the space pirates and that the Parasite Queen boss and you got the escape. That's all pretty solid stuff. They went for a different thing this time, and it's not bad. I'm really disappointed that they had not remastered this game yet. I don't know what they're waiting on. Because they had Prime 1 out on the Switch, and that plays really great. I love having proper dual-stick Metroid. Oh yes, deep dive, thank you. I love a good deep dive. There's nothing more I like than some ridiculous 4-hour video on a nerdy topic, which is one of the reasons I made this channel. So far, I have a very long video about Yoshi's Island where I talk about lots of things in exhaustive detail. I'm very proud of that video. You can find that on my channel. Right now, we're going to hop into this portal. This seems fine. Oh, my video? Thank you. I appreciate it. I worked really hard on that video. That was a 9-month project. I've never made anything like that before. And overall, very, very happy with it. Ah, here we go. Phase on. Now we're talking Metroid Prime. Weird, creepy, radioactive blue goop. And there's Dark Samus. Right. Oh no, not the crystal. You know what that means. Alright. I gotta say, the cutscenes in this game, not spectacular. I don't think they put all the money in there. But anyway, these weird dark things have ganged up on Samus. And you'll never believe it. She lost a bunch of her abilities. Isn't that weird? Oh, I don't think you can see. It's like right above my head. Is that visible at all? Oh no, it's not above my head. Back there on the shelf, I do have the Samus and the Emmy back there. I don't know. I'm the weirdo who feels like... Oh, where am I going? I'm the weirdo who feels like I should just take them out of the box. I don't like things in boxes. Oh no, we lost all of our abilities. Gasp. Oh, I still have charge. Okay, so they don't take as many of your abilities away in this game. I did forget about that. Do we have missiles? Okay, no missiles. All right, but we do have the charge beam. We do have the morph ball. These are good things. I don't know that I'm going to get the Samus on a motorcycle amiibo. We'll see. Play the game next week, and if I'm super enamored by the motorcycle, maybe we'll have to get that. But they've just gotten so damn expensive. My God. In my professional life, I actually deal with auto components, and let me tell you, Chinese tariffs are no joke. But we're not going to get into that right now. Can you break down Hinoji Kiyotake? I don't know that name. What is that? Hinoji Kiyotake? He involved in the Metroid development? That's not a name I've heard before, actually. Here, we're doing an elevator. Let me look it up real quick. Hinoji... Yo... Oh. Take. Okay. So yes, definitely worked on Metroid 2, it looks like. I would have to do more research on that. I can't speak to that right now. Alright, we're back up here. And we're going out. That was one of the things I liked getting into on my Yoshi video. All the different ways, all the different people who worked on the game and how they influenced it. You can tell that Yoshi's Island, for example, had a very different group of people from Mario World working on it. Alright, here we are, out on the planet. No space jump, which is a bummer. Yes, the scan visor. Let's scan things. A big thing they did in this game is now objects they're colored in entirely instead of just having like a little icon that you're scanning. It makes it a lot easier to see. All right, we've got connections between different areas here because that crate thing just, excuse me, took a little trip over to the next room we're going into. All right, so we came in there. We're going to go over here. Got these weird glowy deals. We got beetles. They don't seem very dangerous. Here's a Metroid. Cited. Sounds like soccer player Edison. Huh. I'm going to look into that more because that's interesting. I had never really heard about Samus's name origin. Of course, Ridley famously does seem to be named after Ripley from the Alien series, and Metroid absolutely takes a fair bit of inspiration from Alien. I should say I don't think I'm going for 100% on this playthrough. We're just gonna try to make it through, see how that goes, see if I get lost in the dark world or whatever. Okay, this room, this is the room I'm thinking of. No, it's still the Temple Grounds. There's that box we found earlier, so I appreciate that. Look, if I had the time, I would love to go to 100%. I don't know if you saw when I started, I do have a save file from back when I first played this game with 100%. But I am actually hoping to get through this game and 3 before next Friday, so that's not really going to leave time for me to do a full 100% run through. Yeah, so, I'll just shout out my age, but I am 38 years old, so I played. My first console was the Super Nintendo, so a lot of these games I played when they first came out. This is an original copy of Metroid Prime 2 that I am currently playing. GameCube, not original. I actually sold my GameCube at one point, which was a mistake. But I do have a new, well, I say new, I do have a proper GameCube sitting on my desk here. Gate security protocol. Great. It was college, I needed money, you know how it is. Oh, not the beetle. The beetles are coming after me. Let's scan them. What do we got there? It's a splinter. I don't even need to fight you, do I? Let's just move on. I like the red here. Very striking. Oh, hey dude. These creatures are important, because these are, I guess, light world versions of the creatures. This game is all about that dichotomy between the light world version of things and the dark world versions of things, so we should keep an eye out for alternate versions of stuff. Automated distress signal, let's go. Activating distress signal. Ooh, that is a big radar dish. I guess we did technically crash land, didn't we? Unclear how functional Samus's ship. Atmospheric interference? Imagine that. You mean we can't just call for help? That would be a very different game if Samus just, like, sat here on the planet waiting for AAA to show up for the entire game. I guess, you know, I say that, you could totally build a game around that, but it would be different. It would be like a survival game. You'd have a timer for when the people would show up to save you. Gather resources, make sure you're... Oh my gosh! Cannon. Make sure that you have your feed up so they know how to find you. Mark. This is the Mark 7 defense gate. There we go. Nope. Going through here. Let's go. It's a game. So, it's funny you mentioned the game with leaves. I first found out about this because my girlfriend spent most of yesterday playing the game with leaves. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. So, I like this part. This is cool. Because we found an actual Federation ship. It did not go well. Got kind of like a horror setup going on here. Oh, we even get the video feed. Perfect. Task Force Heracles? Okay. So we're sticking with the Greek representation. Unknown space pirate frigate. Always with those damn space frigates. Oh yeah, man. Finest in GameCube graphics. Getting the lore dump now. Actually, we actually have found a fair number of Space Marines already. Everything was going fine. Dun dun dun, they appeared. Yep. Going great. You know, I'm actually impressed this game is in fact widescreen. I don't think when I first played this game it was in widescreen. I have to imagine that was on an old CRT. Now see. These troopers, they also have arm cannons, but they're not as good as Samus's. Well, they are rapid fire. I don't think Samus has ever had a machine gun, has she? Trying to think. I mean, she shoots pretty quick, but it's not like this, right? Oh no! Okay. So, that went poorly. Seems like a bad plan to land on. You know, it's a minor detail, but I appreciate they actually showed the guy that made the message. So often it's like, well, how did this message actually even happen? Okay, and we even did the close the eye thing. Perfect. So good. And some things here. Yep. Inactive. Marine Corps. We got a ship. Look at that. GFS tier and her class patrol ship. Okay, so are we doing like Greek lore with Heracles, or are we doing Norse lore with Tyr? Alright, so where are we going now? Probably in the ship, right? Let's go in the ship. Position. There we go. Oh, there's a map. Okay. Okay, I can dig it. I like a map. Let's go. Downloaded the map. Really use those missiles, huh? I think we're actually gonna go out the side of this, yeah. Anything in here? Anything of value? Looks like no. Okay. Jump. Jump. This, I feel like this is irrelevant later in the game, right? What is this thing? Image piece of power dart. Appears unlikely. Well, never mind. I'm just imagining things. Ah, you. Scan. Ah, of course, the kinetic orb cannon is a very normal piece of technology. Let's go. Shoosh. Sure, makes perfect sense. Definitely can't go through that door yet. That's much later. Or that door. Also later. Hang on. There's just a blue door, right? There was. I think I walked right past it somehow. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Okay, right. That was the door we couldn't get through. Okay. Missing something. Go back around. Oh. I know you hate maps. Well, and the best thing about this map, it's a 3D map, so there's an extra dimension to confuse the heck out of you.
Oh, great.
I bet that yellow door was a charge door. I'm not used to them being yellow, but yellow is the color of Samus's standard beam, so probably what's happening. They'll tell me if I scan it, of course, right? No, it is power bomb. Okay, I'm not crazy. See, nothing. Alright, what are we doing? Or... Okay. Okay, that sound effect back there, that's very Metroid Prime. I don't know what it's meant to be, but it's the most Metroid Prime thing. Aha! a missile. Perfect. Now we're set. Oh, we got trouble. You know what? I actually need to check something because I'm just realizing I'm getting a ton of music and like 0 sound effects. But we're gonna check that after this fight. Alright, where are you? Options, sound, volume, SFX volume. Turn the music down a bit. That's weird. I don't know why it's coming through that way. Okay, so. We have acquired the missiles. First item. Head across here. And blow this thing open. Ta-da! In we go. Anarchy! Oh, this room. I remember this room. This is a distinctive room. What's your deal? Lore? No, we're not doing lore right now. Okay, so one of my goals this playthrough is to actually use items. I got this bad habit of like never using missiles. So we're gonna be better about that. Charge up a little bit because we do not have a lot of health to work with. Hey, you. Orb cannon. Not activated. Okay. Down here. That's a control system. Thank you, there's a control system. Aha! Perfect. You get to look up. That's the thing. People don't look up in video games. Alright. Moving on. Bugs. Always some damn bug in these games. Another orb cannon over there. Hold on, let me check something here. Quick. Yeah, that's probably about right. So, where to now? Deal with these guys. I know what I'm doing wrong. I knew I was forgetting something. You need to go away. That's better. That's better. That makes more sense. Turn that up a little bit. Okay. So, can't jump up here. Probably blow up these nests, huh? I've kind of been not doing that. There. Now we can stop dealing with these bugs. That's better. Okay, presumably we have something we can scan to activate this orb cannon. They destroyed, right? Destroyed war wasp. War wasps. Sounds unpleasant. I gotta say, I'd be a little freaked out if it landed on a planet and there was a bug the size of my head flying at me. what am I missing here? You guys coming from? Must be up there. Can't jump up there. What's the map say? Not much. Like running on memory here. There we go. Yeah, there was something I was supposed to shoot. I had a vague memory of shooting a thing. Now what do you say? A heavy impact. Oh, okay, now we need to do the... But we still need to activate the cannon. Okay, not activated. Alright. What's our problem? Where is our activation? Panel. Yeah, I see you. Am I just blind here? That's not gonna break. Have to know we need the cannon for that. Could be something we can scan to turn that cannon on. But I am not seeing it at the moment. Ideally, it would show up here. Up there. So these are just scanning, I guess. Wasp Hive. Wow, I definitely feel like I'm missing something here. Can't just jump up there. I don't even think we have our bombs yet, do we? No, just more ball. Oh my gosh. Look at this, look at this. Right there. Good lord. Blind as a bat. Okay, we're moving on. Man. I love little tracks. This is fun. I like that. It's a silly little thing, but I enjoy when they run Samus through a track. Oh, look. But it's not a space pirate. But this game actually does have NPCs. First Metroid game to have any real NPCs. However, they do not have spoken dialogue, which may be for the best. I suppose we'll see. Area resource scan complete. Oh dear. Save is right in here. Always gotta save. An old game, you never know what's gonna happen. If I forget to save, and to die, I get to go back to my previous save, and who knows when that could have been. Will say I completed Metroid Prime the other day, and the original one. Boy, Samus's model does not hold up super well. In the suit, fine, but when she takes her helmet off, not ideal. Oh no, bugs! Alright, let's shoot some bugs. How many bugs? Oh no! Here we go. We got tougher bugs now. Now they're evil bugs. I love that for us. Let's shoot the bugs. Did say I was going to use missiles, right? doesn't know, these are called the Ing. These are just dark splitters. We'll get to the Ing later. They look a lot like this. Gosh, go. Still alive. Oh, now we're talking. Gotta scan this guy quick, I remember this. Because in a minute, you won't be able to scan him anymore. Ow. My god, I am not dodging well. Alright, and then the creepy blackness shows up. And he becomes a dark alpha splitter. Just adding modifiers on here, you know? Okay, well we dodged that better, that's good. Used up our missiles. Only had 5 to work with anyway. Okay. One of the biggest weaknesses of the Metroid Prime series is that Samus is just not very mobile. Which is a shame, because that's absolutely something she's known for in the standard series. And in here, it's just kind of like, you gotta like a side dodge, but not much else. I will say, this game does have the screw attack in it. Screw attack was missing from the first Metroid Prime. Very exciting. Alright, what did we get? Got a glowy ball of light. Yes. Unknown item. Alien technology. Good. I love when random alien technology attaches itself to our suit. Fine. Where are we going? I guess we're going this way, huh? This is the door that is open, so here we go. Very fine. Alright, we need to go up this elevator and talk to a moth person. This is a normal sentence that I promise makes sense. Yeah, you got this big fancy light thing. Great. Like some kind of, you know, freaky beacon thing. See? Moth person. Luminoth. Not moth, a luminoth. All the aliens in these games are so much bigger than Samus. Humans are tiny in this world. Yep, long ago, weird meteor crashed on the planet. Which is exactly what happened in Metroid Prime 1 on Talon 4. Weird rock crashed into the planet containing Phazon. But on Aether, for reasons that are unclear, it split the planet in two, which is not a normal thing for a meteor to do to a planet. See, we got two. There we go. Dark Aether. That's our problem. We have two Aethers where there should be one Aether. And it collects planetary energy. Right. That's the thing we got. The energy transfer module. We're going to transfer some energy. I love transferring energy. Well, we've just landed here, and we're the only hope for this weird alien moth people. So we have to head out to temples, find some kind of energy things. Ah, good. We can open violet doors. Yo, these ing, the ing. And they healed me, which is good, because I was almost dead. I guess I'd scan this guy too, huh?
Recording to logbook.
BMOS. You, scan this thing.
Recording
Lore,
to
right?
logbook.
Lore entry, alright. Anyway. Well, we now have a mission. The NPC is definitely a big change in Metroid Prime 2. Not a lot of them, mostly just that guy. But there weren't any in Prime 1. Just Samus alone on a planet, which some people would say is what a Metroid game should be. It's been a long time since I played Prime 3, but I know we had more NPCs in that one. Oh my gosh. Weird glowy thing. Scan the weird glowy thing. What is this?
Recording to logbook.
It's a light flyer. Got it. Very descriptive. It flies and it flies. A light flyer. I don't think these red things are, like, ever anything at all. Red decorative bits. What would I say? I don't know. I guess you got me there. I don't really have a better name for them. And they're not really important enough to put a lot of thought energy into, so... Also, this elevator is apparently rocket-powered. A rocket-powered elevator. Why not? Alright, back out of the temple. Need to go find energy. System online, we already did that. A rocket. Say rocket. Oh no! Not these things again! Always the dark energy. Gotta say, the dark energy does not look great. They tried. So the gimmick of this fight is if you kill them quicker, they're much easier to kill. But once they get corrupted with the dark energy, well, not so much. I mean, they're still tiny little bugs, so they're not that difficult, but here we are. Can't go in there yet. That's nothing. Ooh. Now we're talking. We've got an energy tank, which is good, because 99 health is not enough. Alright, let's check that map. Where are we going? Where are we going? Might be slightly uncertain at the moment. Let's walk around and figure it out. Boom. So, the thing we have obtained is the purple scanner dealio. Back here. Yeah. There we go, in here, let's go. Kind of thinking the purple scanny things don't actually show up on the map. Have I scanned this yet? No, I haven't. Oh no, not the winch system. There we go. This is where we need to be. And open this purple door. Head off to a new area. I believe is some kind of bog? Okay. I like this elevator because there's this very nice vista. I say very nice, but you know, it's okay. It's okay for a GameCube. This is fine. Oh, there's a little lore thing here. Let's get that lore. I do not want to learn about their heritage. I'm sorry. That's okay. Not going to be a stream where I sit here and read long lore dumps. You're just gonna have to be okay with that, because I've read it before. I mean, look, I don't remember it, so it can't be that interesting. Alright, new area, here we go. Find ourselves some items. Really, that's what we need right now. We need new items. And we need to get to the Dark World. Going to be a big feature very soon. Ah, Aegon. The Aegon Wastes. Very Game of Thrones. Oh yeah, we got like worm things. I don't think I want to fight them, so let's just move on. It's gonna be the save room, isn't it? Sure is. It's been a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Under save room. Hopefully I won't die horribly. Is that sand? That's a sand fall? I don't think that's how that works at all. Ah, yes, the slightly blurry textures of the GameCube. I don't need to fight that thing. No reason for me to fight that thing. I think there's a big one I fight later. Do we have missiles? I still need missiles. I mean, I have a couple. Ah! There we go. Let's knock this big thing over. It's a good thing it fell in that direction. That would have been bad if it had fallen on Samus. That would have been a hilarious way for the mission to end. Samus crushed by a boulder. Oops. Now I don't need to, but I want to scan these things. Come on. There we go. Sandbats. You're welcome. I scanned the sandbats. Now we know they're called sandbats. Our life is more enriched for it. Apparently sandbats like to rotate around pillars like this. The mysteries of life on an alien world. What can I say? There's a room we can't get to yet. So we'll go this way. I like that we came through this little canyon and then came up and around, and now we're going over the top. Alright, what do we got going on? Solar lens. Oh yeah, that's much later. Sonic lens stuff. I don't mean a blue hedgehog, believe it or not. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Oh yeah, so we need the power bombs there, which I definitely don't have yet because a horrible alien stole it from me. Yeah, in this game, Samus literally just gets mugged. There's a dude. That looks suspiciously like a space pirate. We found him. Hi guys. How you doing? clinging on walls, just like they're always doing in the old games. Perfect. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Hey, I thought you were dead. What are you doing? Space pirates. So rude. They're always interrupting things, you know? It's not what we want to hear. The terminology in Metroid games is always a little goofy. Like, are they pirates? Are they really? Is Samus a bounty hunter? Turns out if you look at the original Japanese, it's maybe the bounty hunter was not actually part of the lore. Like, she's a hunter, she hunts things, but not for bounties. Ah, this room, of course. Here we are, in this room. It looks like we're about to enter a Stargate. Probably one of, like, a dozen people who still cares about Stargate. Alright, we need to power this thing on. But we don't have the power bombs yet. Okay. Okay, I understand. Find myself some bombs. Move on with life. The freaky thing that I can't even touch. Alright, we'll be back. We'll be back with power bombs. So one of the things they have a lot in this game are rooms that you kind of gotta, like, work your way around. Missile expansion, nice. Oh yeah, we gotta keep it real. Ask the real questions. So, like, here's just a weird, kind of complicated hallway. You turn into a morph ball to go through. Alright, we're moving on. Hey, it's a scorpion. Kind of? It's kind of a scorpion. This one's interesting because if you just shoot it, it doesn't really work. Oh! Gotta kind of, like, blast its shell off. I like that blue. I really like the blue energy they shoot at you. It's just a really appealing color, if you ask me. Metroid games are all about weird little creatures crawling around on platforms. Like a core feature of the world. I messed up. Excuse me. I cannot get up there yet. So we're trying to get around to that missile door we saw just a minute ago. I'm not going to bother to fight that thing. Ow. Can I make that jump? I don't think I can. I couldn't. Okay. Well, let's take stock real quick. All right. What we really need are the power bombs. Who we have to work with? So that's an amber door. We don't have that yet. Guess they just haven't given us access to that thing. Statue of Bocher. Great. This statue has lore. Aren't we glad this statue has lore? Oh, of course. I see. Mystery solved. Knock that thing over. We can go in here. Weird glowy plants. Ah, shriek bats. Classic Metroid enemy there. Well, now if this isn't a boss arena, I don't know what is. Very distinctive. See, now we're fighting these things. Sand digger. Oh, you'll never guess what's gonna happen. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna get corrupted by darkness and yada yada yada. It's good though. This is good because he has the bombs. So one of the things I like about this game in particular is that the enemies that you get items from use your items against you. That's clever. I like that you start off by fighting this boss by attacking its head, but it turns out the real weak point is in its tail. Oh my gosh, so many bombs. Look at all those bombs. I need those bombs. Don't be a jerk. Okay, so this doesn't actually do damage to him. That's unfortunate. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, now we got a proper hit in. Oh my gosh, don't do that. That's rude. Okay, that's the strat. The missiles are better at hitting his tail because they lock on. And then we'll do the charge beam, and that'll blow that up, and we'll be good to go. Well, damn. That's just a miss right there. Oh dear. Come on. Get destroyed by my own weapon. That would be embarrassing. So this game does happen to have some very difficult bosses in it. Ooh. Haven't gotten to those yet. It gets a little rough. Alright, yes. These are the bombs we needed. Take these bombs and go into a weird, freaky, dark netherworld, so look forward to that. Ooh. Bum. Oh, those just disappeared? Alright, that's fine. Chatter this. Is that the deal? Bet I can chatter it. Kaboom! Perfect. I guess we're gonna go this way, because we haven't gone this way yet. Let's go. Ah, yes. This room. I remember this room. It's funny which things stick with you over time. And this weird rotating room, definitely one of them. Find out what's over here. Ah, yes, of course, this thing. I remember now. So, this is where we need to bring the energy. This is all the whole thing we're supposed to be doing. Was this? What's this? Here we go. This guy's gonna talk to us, I guess. Got a holographic alien moth guy talking to us now. Isha. Isha, of course. That's right, Dark Aether. Ooh, twisted mockery, so creepy. Oh yeah, the keys. the Dark Aether. That's the thing that makes this game especially difficult. And definitely stressful. So, I'm gonna... We'll get to that in a minute. But holy cow, it stressed me out as a kid. I think ultimately, though, we'll see. I'm going to find that in most cases it's not actually that bad. I know there is one boss in particular that you have to fight in the Dark World that is a real pain. Because it basically means you're fighting that boss on a time limit. And your timer goes down every time you get hit. Not a great situation to be in. But anyway, the door situation here. Okay, can't go either of the other two ways. Fine. You attacked? We are. We're going to ignore them. Not need to fight random bugs today. Thank you. Plants again. Scan these guys. Sheik bats. See? We can just kind of... Oh, look at that. We got some auto lock going on. I appreciate that. I am super excited to have a Metroid game where I can use a mouse. That sounds amazing. There's an amber door over there. I think that's where we need to be. Amber door. Not certain that's where we need to be. Maybe it's just a side thing. Ah, take that. Stupid bug. In here, more glowy plants. And a missile expansion. More missiles are good. Okay, fine. I know you like controllers. But it's a first-person shooter. Now, to be fair, these games were made at a time when first-person shooters were not common on a console like this. It's actually kind of a big deal that Metroid Prime worked at all. Kind of contemporaneous with Halo, in fact, the original Halo. This was a time where they were figuring it out. I have to say, the game feels pretty good. It doesn't feel super dated. Looks old. It obviously looks old. Slightly clunky. Like, I guess I'm just kind of used to it, but you know, your control's kind of locked. You can do aim. It's even inverted, which is fantastic. Alright, Space Pirates. What would a Metroid game be without Space Pirates? Probably Metroid Dread. No Space Pirates in Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread also doesn't technically have any Metroids? Well, depends on how you define technically. Oh, you never guess. What's gonna happen now? Dark, corrupted Space Pirates. Gross. They like the spikes on their back. That's kind of cool. Yep. These guys put out a lot of damage, I gotta say. And again, we're back to, like, Samus can't really dodge. She's got, like, a strafe thing she does. Thought I got that one. Okay, that one's definitely dead. He's so dead. They go flying back like they got pulled from a wire in a movie. It's great stuff. Lore down there. Can we get that lore from here? There we go. Light of Aether. I think we need to, like, align some shit here. Let's see. Oh, yes. Yes. I know it's silly, but I like this. I like the little ball going through the little slots. Very satisfying. Yeah, here we go. We're rotating a thing. As predicted. Keep pressing the wrong button to unroll. Not the biggest deal in the world, but, you know, here we are. So, the morph ball gets, like, some pretty crazy sections later in this game. Much later in this game. They really went overboard with what they could do with it. More damn bugs. Me? Yeah, sometimes I just wish I had a mouse. Here we go. Alright, bomb jump time. Let's go. They made a really weird choice in the Metroid Prime remake, where they're just like, you know what? We're gonna give you the bomb jump. Just died to a bug. Was it a bigger bug? My bugs are tiny. Eh. I have power armor. Okay, so these crystals focus light from the sun. Oh, blame me. Sure, that's fair. Like this. That's cool. This portal is powered by pure sunlight. Alright. Now we get to go to the horrible place. Get excited. Guys, it's a mess. I promise. People hated this when the game came out. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a little stressful. So here we go. Get in there, Samus. Yeah, see, that seems fine. That's just like a thing you should walk into. Great. Loving life. Ooh, yeah, I love turning into tiny particles and flying into dark portals. And here we are. Finally, to Dark Aether. So, we have bubbles of light. Bubbles are good. Everything else is corrosive. And never mind that Samus has power armor, it will eat right through it, so that's bad. Oh, here we go. Atmosphere is dangerous. Safe zones must be shot at to function like that. I will point out that you actually gain health when you are in a safe zone, which is nice. Really need to, you can simply wait. Also, that door opened in the dark world and the light world. Handy. That's just for fun. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, if you watch how fast my health goes down, it's pretty aggressive. And then, of course, we have, like, creepy creatures attacking us too. Inglet. Yes, we were warned about the Ing. Maybe I don't need to fight them, though. I've decided I'm not going to waste time fighting things that are just there to kind of get in my way. Take that. I don't remember if the light hurts them or not. Probably not, because we got attacked by these things in the light world already. Well, not these things, but yeah, you get it. Hey, it's a save room. How do you like that? We're saving. Perfect. Alright. I know what we're looking for. We're looking for 3 keys. Totally on top of things, and we'll probably get a new ability as well. Personally, I'm pulling for the space jump. Always pulling for the space jump. Check our map. Where are we going? Okay, there's only one way to go. Perfect. That keeps it simple. Let's go through here. Watch my health drain so quickly. Oh yeah, so this room, we were in this room earlier in the light world. And now we're going to get attacked by something horrible and inky and black and it's one of the ink. Found it. That's it. Guess we'll fight this one. They made a big deal about it. Now, handily, you can actually hurt them when they're down there, in the puddle form. It's not immediately obvious. Gonna hang out over there? What are you doing? You gonna attack? Or I mean, like, it's not that I want you to attack or anything, but I'm surprised you haven't done it yet. There we go. Pop goes the weasel. Alrighty, let's go in here. Is this the place I can go? Nope, can't go there yet. I do not have the ability for that. Oh yeah, this guy. So there's like a little glowy crystal dude. Look at you. A Lightbringer. Patient. And then we're gonna go this away. And we're gonna keep moving. Follow this guy across. You can see, you lose health at an aggressive rate, which is more than concerning. You have missiles, right? Alright, through here. Oh, we can't get in here this. So, the light world, we can do the one in the light world. Let's remember that when we go back there. This looks like a room where we fight something. Yep. Sure enough. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna jump. Oh, and you got a seismic slam thing. Well, that's annoying. Jump Guardian. Jump Guardian! Well, that's a good sign, actually. Because if he's using a special jump ability, that means we will probably get it after this fight. Oh my gosh. He's got lasers. Ow. Stop it. Jump. Jump. There we go. Ah, that was a bad jump. Later on, there are enemies that straight up, like, destroy these crystals that keep you alive. Which is a really annoying thing for an enemy to do, I have to say. Just rude AF. Alright, get down here. Oh man, I'm gonna miss every one of these jumps, aren't I? I definitely know what I'm doing, I promise. I have played this game at some point. Been a minute. Here we go. We're gonna get it this time. The problem is I was anticipating too much. Fast. Sure he's not the Boost Guardian? That guy's a jerk. I remember the Boost Guardian. I think the worst one is the Spider Guardian, actually. That guy, because that's the boss you fight as a Morph Ball. Which is not a thing that I necessarily wanted in life. Alright, we're doing okay. We're not losing much health. Kind of staying positive here. Don't want to drop too far. Here he comes. Here he comes. With the jump. Ah, you missed me. You are the fool. Come on, come on, get down here. Go for a missile, you've got to be done, right? Thank you. Okay, can I have my space jump down, please, and thank you. I like the purple sky. It's kind of creepy, but you know. There we go. Space jump. As represented by a weird hologram. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We are playing some Metroid Prime 2 in anticipation of the impending release of Metroid Prime 4, which I am very excited about. Space jumps. Oh, thank you for the share and the likes. I do appreciate that. Very kind of you. We got a door. A door? Yeah, I guess it's a door, right? That we can jump. I think this was a save room in the light world. Save room still? Not really. I don't want to go that way. That seems like the long way. Okay, let's not do that. Let's check our map before we do anything stupid. Go this way. Why not? This seems right. How bad could it be? Check. There's actually a missile room back there. We probably need to go into that missile room, huh? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna figure this out. Yes, we do have the space jump. We need to use it for something. Oh, Jesus. What was that? I like getting the space jump early because it's a good ability that I enjoy having, and it makes jumping easier. Which is why I love Metroid Prime 1, because you can just grab that as your first item as soon as you land on Talon. Not supposed to do that, and they patched it out in the later versions. But if you play the original GameCube, the first item you can get is, in fact, the space jump. It's very satisfying to do that. It's one of my favorite sequence breaks of all time. Okay, well, we're here now. What is this? What fresh hell have we found now? Right. Okay, this is where the keys go. You can see there's very clearly a boss room in there. So look forward to that. Pretty sure we had to go this way anyway. You know, they gotta loop you through the room to show you where you gotta drop the stuff off. Ooh, here's a thing. Dark Temple key. Perfect, there's one. Lovely. Oh my gosh, the door. The door! Freaking me out, guys. Ooh. So as you can see, I do not have very much health left. Is stressful. And this little guy here that's keeping me alive, there is no particular reason he's gonna last. I gotta say, I am feeling the stress. I'm gonna try to go that way. So yeah, Metroid. I'm just gonna chill here for a minute. What do I want from Metroid Prime 4? I want cool new abilities. I want them to have come up with some weird new abilities for Samus to use. I want some fancy beams, fancy weapons. That'd be nice. One of the things that we'll get into in this game is that the fancy weapons you get in this one have ammo. Only Metroid game I have played where a base beam has had ammo. And I can't say that I'm a fan of that. Oh yeah, probably here, right? Not here, because that's just that. All right, that's fine. Don't think we want to go through that room because it's long and horrible. There's a shortcut back, but So, I mentioned that room earlier, the long, complicated hallways, and one of the consequences of those long, complicated hallways is that you need a lot of health to get through them. They eat up time. And time is a major factor in the Dark World, because you do not want to be in the corrupted areas for very long, because they hurt. Ouchie. So, if they put a long, convoluted hallway for you to walk through, that's just, means you're not going to be able to go through that without enough health. Or later on, we get the suit that just solves that problem. It is so satisfying once you finally deal with that. Okay, I think we need to go there now? Is that right? I'll be honest, I am not entirely certain where I'm going just yet. One of the other factors, right, is we have the Dark World and the Light World. So that's a light portal right there, which means we'd have to come through the Light World to get in there. Our map. So that's where we came from. I'm pretty sure we actually need to go back to the Light World right now. Oh, jeez. I don't like that. If nothing else, we need to get to the save room. That's the real key right now. Save room, good. We've actually done a fair bit, and I don't want to lose all of that. Let's get a save in. We'll head back to the Light World. And I know there are places we can go with the space jump in the Light World. Let's check out. Oh, water's so good. Boom, 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 boom. Samus is ready for action. And no longer on the brink of dying. I mean, it's relative right now. 99 health is not a lot of health. Creatures. Don't love the creepy creatures. But it's fine. We're gonna get to the Light World. We'll have more stuff to explore there. And I'm sure before long we'll be right back here in the Dark World, where the air is spicy and makes you hurt. You got that spicy air. Alright, activate the portal. Let's get out of here. Well, that was a fun little trip to a horrible, dark dimension. Also, Stranger Things, now on Netflix. It's very Stranger Things. But pre-Stranger Things. This is older than that. So here is a thing that we opened in the Dark World that is connected to the Light World, which is kind of fun. Oh, Jesus. Space pirates. You guys, do you know that I have things to do? I do not need you showing up to shoot me in the face with your weapons. It's, impolite. There's one thing we know about space pirates, not very polite. I mean, they start it every time. And they don't even have funny accents.
I don't have a funny accent.
Well, but Samus doesn't really talk. Except that one game, and it was horrible. I think it's like vaguely... I think it's just an American accent, honestly. Where are we? What's happening? Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. We're just head down this sand thing. Oh man, I totally pointed this out earlier and I forgot that we're gonna come out it. Look at that. Look at me noticing details. Okay, we need to find a place to jump up with our space jump. There's so much to do before we get there, but I'm excited about the proper space jump. Really handy. You get the screw attack with it. Screw attack is Samus's best ability. It is so cool. Just turning into a whirling dervish of death. Quality stuff. Let's check the map. Can we get over there? The thing over there. No, that's that same room we still can't get to, huh? Oh my gosh, this room is so much easier to navigate when you can just jump places. So, let me... Where do we need to be? I think there, actually, might make sense. And I think, more importantly, there's a thing we can grab right here. Roll through here. Thing, we blow it up. Got up here, and oh, thank God, an energy tank. Energy tanks in this game are more important than any other Metroid game because they are what keep you alive in the Dark World. That's like a whole 30 extra seconds of not dying. Is that a thing I can break? Why is this platform here? Does it have any meaning? Nope. Alright, great. Moving on. Boop, 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 boop. Doing a little jumping. I don't know what that lightning is. We're going to ignore it, frankly. Have I been in that room before? Yes, I have. You do not need to go in there. But here's this statue. This distinctive statue. We read the lore about that statue. It's some child thing. I don't know. It's not important. Oh my gosh. Oh, we came all the way up here for a lore drop. Oh, no, we didn't. Great. Perfect. I was going to be so annoyed if we came up here just for a lore drop. But no, there's a thing we can go into. Perfect. That's what I needed. Moving on. Boom, 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 boom. Got more of them space pirates. And exploding canisters. I like that. I like a good explosive canister. Oh. Well, this seems fine. Oh, damn. Got a bunch of space pirates. Got a whole thing happening here. One of my favorite things about Metroid Prime 1 were the space pirate logs. Because you'd go into this space pirate research facility, and they had these logs about how they were, like, researching Samus and her abilities. They'd be like, how does she curl up into a ball? We don't get it. We tried to get our guys to curl up into a ball like that, and we mostly just killed a bunch of people.
Oh no!
And I love that. It is so good.
That is so horrible.
I mean, they're the bad guys. Guy's got his big dumb cannon. Alright, do I need to make him shoot something? Oh my goodness. Shoot this thing. I guess we can just shoot that, huh? Stop shooting me. Don't be a jerk. Oh, that was not as... It looked more durable than it actually was. Bam. Alright. Aha! We unlocked a door. What we really need is a beam upgrade, because that'll let us open portals. And we need those portals to get to the horrible Dark World. Well, now, you know what? Well, that's not going to work for me at all. Does appear to be Another room. There we go. Ooh, what's in here? A little door. Little door? Oh, I love this. Look at this. This is fantastic. Under the floorboards, they're going in. Look at them going into the portal. I don't think they're going to fare any better than Samus did. I actually really like the Space Pirate research facilities. Especially in the Metroid Prime games, we can interact with the computers. Alright, alright. Let's shoot some more Space Pirates. Where are you? Kind of blend in, unfortunately. Excuse you. There. Yeah, stop it. Yep. Problem is... oh. There we go. I figured out how to do it. Oop. Upstairs we go. I'm sure there is some sort of switch we need to throw. Hey. You mind? I was trying to read. The theme of this game, Space Pirates are jerks. Yeah, okay, that's not an interesting thing at all. Oh, look at that! Broken glass. Can I just say, broken glass in a GameCube game? That's some fancy shit right there. Oh, look at that thing. Oh shit. It's Dark Samus. She's back. And there she goes! And we can't get in there because we need a thing to make it work. So look at that, we got like cutscene stuff happening. There we go. It's red. That means it's important. Perfect. We opened this big old door to get to that little door. Just walk out of this thing now. No way, right? So we shattered it, but can't get through. Samus might cut her delicate spacesuit? Question mark? I don't know. Anything in here worth scanning? Bunch of red stuff. What's all this? That's all lore, right? I mean, this'll give you all the information about what the Space Pirates are doing here. Local conflict. There's probably one about Phazon. There we go. Phazon operations. I'm actually going to read the one about the Phazon operations. The world lies in the periphery of the Galactic Federation territory. We are following stealth protocols. Ah, I see. These are elite ones. Hang on. Okay. I wanted information about the Phazon because the Space Pirates get up to all kinds of bullshit science experiments, and a lot of them involve Phazon, which is basically a weird radioactive space substance that can do whatever they need it to. But mostly mutate creatures. So, all kinds of highly unethical experiments going on there. Oh, okay, hi. Blow those up. Dodge some lasers. I mean, I said dodge some lasers, not get hit by lasers. Where are you guys going? Okay, they're gonna fly away. Good call. Don't fight me. I'm gonna win. You would think, after years of fighting Samus, they would have come up with some better strategies at some point. I guess there was like the giant space pirate in the last game. I mean, I did kill Ridley, so that's a problem for them. Oh yeah, by the way, Metroids. They got Metroids in this game. But it's a Metroid. Who could have thought there would be a Metroid in this game called Metroid? Yeah, hi, I see you. Suffering from food poisoning. Several pet treats and space pirate rations. Yeah, Metroids don't eat normal food, guys. Metroids eat energy.
Recording to logbook.
The Hunter. Oh, this one's about us. Samus Aran, the accursed hunter, has arrived. Sudden arrival of the hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. She does not seek our destruction, but our phase-on with each raid. Okay, so they think Dark Samus is regular Samus. Yep. Yeah, they're not the smartest. Okay, so Dark Samus is here, and she wants phase-on. And the Space Pirates do not want to give her phase-on, because they nom the phase-on for weird experiments. And that's how Metroid works. At least how Metroid Prime works. I don't think they have mentioned phase-on in any of the other Metroid games, even the ones that made after this. Like Other M, you know, Other M, my favorite Metroid game. Definitely no mention. Ooh, Rocket Pirates. Look at these guys, they got jetpacks. Cool, but obnoxious. Also, they kind of like kamikaze into you when they die. Is not my favorite thing in the world. Can't really use the power beam on them because they just sort of dodge. Boop. Okay, well, we survived those two guys with rocket packs. Now we get to play with blocks. Okay, the real question is, where do I want to go? Left or right? So I do remember this. Oh, definitely right. Okay, got it. So. Control system. So this thing, I think, makes it go up. Oh, it's not even on yet. You gotta turn it on. Probably on the other side of the room, right? Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll allow it, because we're about to get another energy tank. Extreme caution. Have extreme caution when messing around with heavy equipment. Great. Okay. So now we need to cleverly rearrange all these platforms such that we can get where we need to go. And the first thing we need is that energy tank up there in the top right of the screen. And we need to go down. And oh, that was wrong. Actually, that needs to go back up. There we go. Alright. Good, doing good. Now we need 2 of these down. That's actually the whole deal. I think that's it. I think we're good. No, I am the fool. You do this as well. That's fine. And appreciate that you can do this pretty quickly. After you do the initial scan, that is. Alright, anyway, up here, and up here, and up here, and energy tank. Doing great. They really do throw the energy tanks at you in this game. because in the Dark World, you are just dying constantly, so it's kind of important that you have energy tanks to keep alive. Alright, we need to do that. The middle one is fine. Alright. Ah, see, we got the music. This game also has proper green doors, super missile doors. Metroid Prime did not have super missile doors. The super missiles were not a critical item in that game, which was sort of unusual. They were just sort of like an upgrade to your regular beam. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some Metroid Prime. I am excited for Metroid Prime 4. So that's why I'm playing Metroid Prime 2. I have not played this game in a long time. And, oh, doing a puzzle. Do a puzzle. All about timing. That's what it comes down to. We know what we're doing. Ow. Okay. Presumably, at the end of this little sequence, there will be some sort of thing. And if there's one thing I want in a Metroid game, it's some sort of random thing that will power me up. A little bit of waiting, though. Appreciate the like. I do appreciate it. Alright, where are we going? And blow that up. Bingo. There's a save point. Gee, why is there a save point? Is there perhaps something dangerous in the next room that we need to save before we confront? Oh, the first Metroid Prime? I do, but I've played that more recently, and I don't have enough time to play through all 3 games. So I figured I would go for this one. Played Metroid Prime when it came out on the Switch earlier this year. Still a little annoyed that we did not get this game on the Switch. In stone. Oh. Hi. Rude. I guess, if you think about it, the automated cannons don't really have any choice in the matter. Couldn't think with that either, can I? Alright. Time to confront Dark Samus. He's nomming that Phazon up. Girl knows what she wants, and what she wants is Phazon. Yep. Not blurry, guys. Feels like a Phazon gun, too. When she gets to float around, it's really not super fair. Hi, let's scan you. Phazon powered entity. Phazon shield repels all weapons. Okay, see, that's good to know. Stay away from it, wait for the shield to go down. Where are you? Here you are. It's actually kind of hard to see here. I'm pretty sure she's going to be destroying stuff in this room as we fight. Ow. So this fight, relatively straightforward so far. She telegraphs her moves pretty far in advance. Just want to stay away from her and keep shooting. Ow, she got close. Where are you? A little hard to shoot. Oh, we're out of rockets, huh? Missiles, whatever. Okay, now she's gonna do a thing. What's she doing? Ah. I don't like that. Yeah? Ow. Hi, I'm gonna stand behind this thing. Oh yeah, blew it up. Knew that was gonna happen, right? And unfortunately... Where you going? Yeah, you kind of really can't use the charge beam on her. It's unfortunate. Keep shooting her, huh? Yeah. That's a rough attack right there. You just gotta stay out of the way. Use this central pillar there. Yeah, I want to hit her with the charge attack, but... Ah, there we go. Moves quick. Oh, I was too quick that time. Come here. It's nice that we do get the one bit of cover that doesn't just go away. Yes. Ow. Good thing we got all those health packs, huh? Makes this a lot easier. She's really moving. Got her. Okay. So, this was one fight against Dark Samus. No, we have at least one more. I don't remember how many total. I like that. Look at that. Really messing shit up in here. Oh. And she disintegrated. Well, spoiler alert, she's not gone. And I think we get to absorb these particles, maybe? Or maybe we just take this elevator. We can do that too. So, anyway, beam upgrade. Here we go. First beam upgrade for the game. As I may have mentioned earlier, this beam upgrade has ammo. I don't love that. Okay. But it does let us open this door. And I can turn these crystals into dark crystals, which causes them to open. And there's a door over here that we can also open. Gonna sneak back through here. And with this dark beam, we can open up another portal to the dark world and go back into that horrible, horrible place. But, you know, job's a job. Are there more space pirates? Of course there's more space pirates. There's always more space pirates. That guy. You got a rocket launcher over there, dude? Grenade launcher? Get some additional missiles. Where are you? I hear you. Grenadier. Probably Grenadier. I don't know. Alright. In we go. Okay. If you missed the first time we went in here, this place sucks. It's got the spicy air that makes everything horrible. Yeah, look at this. So we're in the bubble. Need to figure out where we're going before I leave the bubble. It hurts. Yeah, so... I'm seeing that the space virus is not too so great in here. Oh look, there's one of our keys that we need to get a hold of, so... That's one place we need to go. Take note that how quickly my health just evaporates in this atmosphere. Isn't that fun? Alright, this thing... Can I break this? Yep, sure can. Perfect. And then we can shoot that thing. We'll lower this platform, and we're puzzling over here. We are navigating the world, and why am I not in a bubble? Get me in the damn bubble. Oh, we can just jump up there now, huh? Yeah, just give me that. Thank you. What happened there? Dark Temple Key. Perfect. Alright. Where are we now? See that dark door over there, which I guess is where we need to go? Because I'm already there. Great. Gotta be careful not to shoot these things. These, bubble emitting whatchamacallits with the dark beam, because that just makes them go away. And we don't want them to go away. Okay. Doesn't really seem like there's much I can do in here. That's just that thing that we already discovered. I do really like the way these bounce off the door. That's satisfying to me. I don't know why. Okay, so there's not anything I can do there, huh? Alright. That's fine. Another dark door to go through. We'll do that. By the way, you can see my ammo there on the right side of the screen. Got 40 of these dark whatchagiggers left to shoot. I am glad we got those extra health packs, because otherwise we would have only 70 health right now. But I can work with 270. Oh, Jesus. Not a big room. Leave me alone. Oh, just kind of take a swipe at me, huh? So they give us the dark beam first, right? Which is basically useless in the dark world. None of these creatures take much damage from it. So we kind of gotta just look it out. But the dark beam does pretty well in the light world. It is functionally quite similar to the ice beam from Metroid Prime 1. Ooh. Missed. Aiming in this game is a little difficult. Yeah, this seems fine. So here is a light beam, a light portal, which we cannot open. We do not have the light beam yet. I do not remember how long it takes us to get the light beam. Maybe soon, it might be a while. Honestly, don't remember. Number of motivator units. Okay. Yeah, do you mean like a servo? Is that what we're talking about here? Ah, I see. Oop. Jump up here, and I don't know where I'm going just yet. There we go. We're moving. Making things happen. Finding a save point. Save points. Save points keep us alive. Bingo, bango, bongo. Okay, we only need one more key. And once we find that key, we'll be able to enter the Dark Temple and fight a horrible boss. I'm sure it'll be fun. Yes, Phazon. We love Phazon. Where, so, they got the spicy air here in the Dark World. Phazon is like, is even spicier. There it is. Don't touch it. You know, it's a shame, because Samus totally had a suit perfectly capable of dealing with Phazon in the last game. And the damn Metroid Prime stole it from her. It's actually what led to the creation of Dark Samus. Alright, where are we going? Wow, where do we need to go? So, two options. Stop or over there. Okay, there's something looks like we need to shoot. 3 somethings, to be more specific. What do you have to say? Switch. The switch situation. Alright. I understand. There's 3 more of these things in this room. They're not immediately apparent. Guess we'll just keep looking. Well, here's one of them. That's 2. This is mostly here to force you to jump around in the dark horribleness. Did have a puzzle that I struggled to solve earlier that mostly involved turning my view slightly to the side to see one of these things to scan. Wait, I see it. It's down there. Going direct. Just scan it from here, is that fine? You okay with that? Yeah, you are. Doesn't matter which side you scan it from, as long as you scan it. Okay, let's get out of this horrible Phazon-filled room. That's a bad room. We don't like it. What am I looking at here? Seems bad. Impenetrable shell. Great. I love that for us. Okay, that's fine, I'm sure. Where am I? Why am I down here? I don't want to be down here. This is a bad place. I want to be in the bubble. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. See, this is where the Dark World gets bad. Is when you fall into something and you have no idea where you are. You just gotta get out before you die horribly. And we did. There was definitely some stress in that last room. What are
Recording to
these?
logbook.
Barbs. Don't touch. Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on touching them, but... Thanks for the warning scan thing. Oh no. That's not... That doesn't sound good. Alright, so there's a thing up there I can shoot. So let's do that. Perfect. You have one too? You sure do. Okay. Aiming carefully. Perfect. A lot of these things. Just gotta keep coming, huh? Oh my gosh. That is what we call a bad jump. Shoot a couple more. And we should be able to get in here. The light beam? Already? Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, great. See, that's the thing. They couldn't really do much about the light beam, because you kinda need it. For 1.2 decacycles. Anyway, the light beam is kind of just the plasma beam from the last game. Yeah, so there's this mechanic that I did not understand as a kid. Are these up too, right? Where you have to blow stuff up with one beam to get energy for the other. So there's some dark beam energy. Nope, that's just health. Alright. Never mind, let's get out of here. What's this? Light beam. I figured. No, that's fine. We can shoot him from here, right? That's better. There we go. I got some dark energy. So yes, you got to use the alternate energy. You can really melt some of these dark enemies with these things, though. Which is handy. Where are we? Ah, yes, of course. Now we can come in here. Need to turn this on. I can't fight these guys like that. That's bad. Yeah, I was trying to get some more light energy. It wasn't working very well. That's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we're here now. Well, you know, if that doesn't look like the most inviting thing to jump into, definitely not going to be a horrible trap. Oh no! Someone stole our little thing. Who could have seen that coming? Alrighty. There's kind of a lot of these guys, huh? Well, great. Yeah, do so much of that. Got to save some of this energy for later on when we have to, you know, open doors. You guys are a pain. I don't especially like being stuck in the bubbles either. I will say, the Ing, these freaky dark creatures are creepy. So they got that going for them. You just feel so restricted here. Which, I don't know, maybe that works for now. That's certainly the vibe they were going for. You're in a hostile environment. And a properly hostile one. You. Ah, gotcha. Are there 2 more left still? Get out of here. God, they're still going, huh? Okay, another one down. Can't have that much more left. Come on, guy. Come on. Get out of here so I can shoot you. Okay, are we good? Did we do it? No, there's another one. How many of you damn things are there? Ooh. Oh, this one's got the lasers. Ha! I like when they pop. Very satisfying. Okay, and we got our key. Perfect! Means we can move on. We have a boss to fight now. Get some more light energy. Give me some. Yep, there we go. That's what we needed. Is there any more? Light energy. That's right. Stock up while we can. You want that light energy when you're in the dark world. Creepy tentacles. It checks out. You can probably just shoot these regularly, right? Regular power beam is fine. Get them with the rockets. Alright, now we need to check our map. How are we gonna get out of here? Portal? Is that a portal? Here's my key. Alright. P is for portal. Good enough for me. Get the heck out of here. Go up. Looks like... this feels right. Feels right. We definitely came through here earlier. More light energy, please. Thank you. You got to imagine that was designed to give you extra light energy. That little grouping of thing of stuff to shoot. I don't really want to deal with these things. So let's skip them. Lock my door. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. My God. What a pain. But we're out. Oh yes, there's a light door over there that we can head over to. Go check that out now that we can. Oh, look at that, spider track. Ready for that. Magnetic rail system. Excuse me, how do I get out of here? Oh, maybe we can't get there yet. I'd have thought we could. Maybe we can't. Alright, where do we need to go? Feel like we need to go all the way out here, right? I think so. That seems right. Means heading out the dark door. Definitely find my way to. I promise. While we're here, use that light door. See, it's up there. Okay. Can't get there? Some of these rooms, I gotta admit, are a little bit of a pain to navigate. One of the frustrating parts about the Dark World in this game is that it is not interconnected. But there are sort of like separated little pockets of Dark World that is not all hooked up to the Light World. It's connected to the Light World, but they're not all hooked up together on the dark side. So the Dark World is not one big world that you can navigate. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of like going back and forth between the Light World and the Dark World, which can be tedious at times. Alright, we're back here now. Did these things do anything? I didn't even scan them. Alright, shoot me! Or... oh, right. I forgot. Just shoot the cannons, which is exciting. Good stuff here. We get a turret sequence. That's right, a turret sequence in a Metroid game. Who could have seen that one coming? Legitimately, I think that's a pretty cool idea. How do I... So that I can actually get up there just yet. Jumps are a little far at the moment. Oh well. Hopefully it's nothing important. Right, so we are escaping the little space pirate research area we were in. Go back through the portal into a different part of the Dark World and fight a boss. So these guys are in the Light World. They're normal creatures. The dark energy does a lot of damage to them. Fortunately, they move quickly, so it's not like it's doing me any good. Jerks. There's a save point right here. No, no, there's not. Okay. Alright. I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Ha 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 ha. Pretty sure this is where we want to be. Reasonably certain. This over here, drop down here. And we should be able to get back to our portal room. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, the energy is... When a bug's that small, it doesn't really matter what you shoot it with. Like, you shoot a bug with a shotgun, it's gonna die. Alright. Gonna make our way to this temple. That thing... The dwelling range? Is that where I want to be? No, I want to be over there. I see. So... But just in case... You know what? It's gonna have to be fine. We're gonna be brave. Get in there, we're gonna beat the pulp out of this boss, and be happy with life. Health as we go. See, that was the thing we couldn't do before. Alright, we're gonna get some more light energy. Go. And where do we go now? Right. Up and up and up again. I think it's that one. Yes, we need to be over there. Oh boy, love the space jump. So many jumps. It just makes it easier. Makes navigation just work. What the hell is going on? I'm confused. I think there was a creature there. That was weird. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Prepared as I'm gonna be, though. Boop, boop. Oh, if they just slot in there. So, this thing looks big, right? Yeah. And Mortis. Bioengineered power sphere. Yeah, so pretty sure we gotta fight the worm things. Get out of the damn way. Where's this guy coming? Shoot this thing. My god, I think we need to go inside. Yep. Blow it up from the inside out. Great. Lovely. Get some of these health packs. Hello. I see that. Doing the boss fight. We want more light energy for this. Yeah, boss fights in the dark. Very stressful. Come on, come on. Alright, alright, alright. We're doing okay. Oh, I don't like this at all. The big old laser beam attack. Not my friend. Come on. Come on, you jerk. Blow that up. Take that hell, thank you. Try not to be too stressed about being in the dark. It'll be fine. High balance. Cat has decided to come and join me. Fine, he's allowed to be in. Alright, we got more of these things, huh? Okay, so we're kind of out of light energy. It's not ideal. Where are you? Right underneath me, of course. Oh boy. Great. Where? Yes, kind of a lot to keep track of. Okay, we're okay. I think. These are not happy worms. Fight the worms. Yeah, this is one of those cases where the mouse would really come in handy, I think. There we go. That was a good solid hit. Okay. We're doing it. We're making something happen. we're missing. That's less good, if I'm being honest. Morbus. Where is he? I don't know. Okay, that was too close. Okay, that was a solid hit. Know where he is though. Okay, that's got him. You're gonna do your big laser attack now, huh? Great. Ow. Not ideal. Not ideal. That goes on for so long. I hate it. Take this hit. That should give me some health, which I desperately need. Give me that. Thank you. Ready for you that time, dude. You're gonna do another one, aren't you? Damn laser attack. Whew. Here's the thing, these boss fights are so much more stressful in the Dark World because you have so little space to work with. And you're constantly taking damage. And because of that, there's no question this is a harder game than Metroid Prime 1. This is a game where they said, we're going to assume you played the first one already. And boy, does it show. Okay, well, we got him. Needed this horrible, horrible worm. And we crack this egg open. Look at that. Look at that thing, whatever it is. Ooh, an upgrade. That's what we like to see. And this is an important one. The suit upgrades in this game are more important than ever. It was horrible. It's okay, because now we have this dark suit. I don't love the look of this suit. I don't like the shoulders in this one. Looks like she's got like tires on her shoulders. But yeah. So we now take less damage in the Dark World. Boy, if there's an upgrade I wanted more than that, I couldn't think of it. It's like half speed on the damage. Enough that you don't feel absolutely miserable walking around in it. Now later on, much later in the game, there is an additional suit upgrade which eliminates dark damage. But that'll be nice, for sure. But for now, we gotta deal with this. So we're finishing up this first area. We're gotta take this energy back to the temple and, you know, plot. And then that'll lead into the second area. It's basically three main areas in this game. Well, there's a central area and there's three areas that come off of it. And the next area has less safety in it. The white bits. Oh, balance. Buddy, I love you, but you cannot attack the TV. No, don't do that. Don't. That's a no. A no, thank you. Okay, well, you're gonna need to go down now. Thank you. Alright, energy transfer completed. So, sure, that just means we need to get out of here, right? I don't see anything else notable here. Yeah, let's go. And let's get this energy back where it belongs. Like, mostly just a key. It'll unlock the next area for us. I'm so grateful to have that suit upgrade. I honestly forgot I was getting it right there, so it was a nice surprise. Do you know, guys, I don't really want to fight you, and I don't need to. So we're just gonna move on with my life. Look at that. That was something I always struggled with when I was a kid. It's like compulsively fighting every single monster I run across, but just not necessary. Where am I going? Where's my portal? Actually, we should see what's in that dark door too while we're here. It's right there after all. Do something good. It's a save room. What happens when I don't check the doors? Has been a while since the last save room. Go. Open, open, open. Ah, that's my door. This is the door. Yeah, as long as you keep moving at this point, you're kind of just good to ignore the darkness now. Like, it's not perfect, of course. It's still rough. But just keep moving. When you see stuff that you can break open, usually gives you health, and that usually helps. I was gonna roll over there, but I guess not. Guys. Please don't be rude. Yeah, look at that. Do you see that? Quality right there. So if you supercharge these light, what you call it, it'll just blow up the bad guys, the dark guys. Very satisfying. It's not a thing I was fully aware of as a kid. I didn't discover that until later. But boy, it makes life easier. Now, eventually, we will get that next suit upgrade I mentioned, which makes this completely safe to be out in the darkness. And the biggest problem with that is then the last area, the third area, is basically all darkness, right? And it's very literally dark. Very dark, kind of hard to look at constantly. Navigation is a little more stressful. Where do we need to go? We need to go there. That temple is to the right. To the right and straight across. Understood. Nor the giant, horrible wasps. This is completely unnecessary two-cannon contraption, which takes us over here. More rocket troopers. About as annoying as they were in the first game. In all cases, when I say the first game, I mean Metroid Prime 1. In literally all cases? I don't know. Prime 1. Oh, let's make sure I don't walk into the wrong room. That way, yes. Okay, great. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, temple. I'm gonna have to fight another thing. I'm pretty sure I already fought a boss in this room, right? Not gonna make me fight another one. That would be ridiculous. It is a bit of a long trek back here, though. No question about that. It does help backtracking when you've got the double jump, the space jump. Makes it a little less painful. And that's always nice. Go. And here we are. Wrap up that first area. Kind of shove that right in there. That seems normal. That's definitely the right way to do that. And yeah, put that light energy up in this, like, I don't know, prism thing. Looks great. And yeah, it's kind of... I like a good contraption, so it's very satisfying. There's a whole lot of pomp and circumstance to this. And here we are back at the temple with our alien moth friend. Shoom. We did it. Yeah, man. Have to do that 2 more times. That simple. Temple, energy, yeah. I gotta say, a lot of pomp and circumstance. Alright. Now, the objective is to head back to the temple. Get out of this area. But there were a couple of doors we can check in this room. Rooms that were not previously accessible. So we should do that as well. Kaboom. And is it light? What? Yeah, that's a room. Forgot about that room. Probably a shortcut back, right? Most likely. I don't actually remember how we get out of here. E for elevator. Ah. Just going the wrong way. Okay. Well, that's good to know. This is why we check the map. I know you do. So, this very distinctive sculpture there. Later on, you get to break it. the whole thing. Sorry? That's true. Anarchy. Set it on fire! Alright, and what's in the dark room? Oh, apparently I can solve the puzzle. Dude, you gotta stop. You're in my way. Thank you. Gotta do some bomb jumping. One jump. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Gotta make our way up here. Yeah, that didn't work. A little tricky because I couldn't quite see what I was doing. Is that a thing I can get up to? It's unclear. That's not a place I can go anyway. So we need to go back, see if we can get that energy tank. Tank. Yeah, we can try going around again, I guess. You like energy tanks. Okay, we are up. We're moving. We got the moves. Question is, what did I mess up here? Like, what went wrong there? Let's analyze the situation. What did we do wrong? One more try. Up here. Up here. I'm still a little confused why the Metroid Prime remake just literally gives you the jump ball, which was not even an item in Metroid Prime. Super Metroid. I mean, it does make the game just a little easier, which is handy. You swimming. So we go through here, right? Is there an up here? That must be it. There we go. Alright, alright. Nailed it. So good at this game, it only took me 3 tries. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so we need to go not that way, we need to go that way. I do appreciate they let you switch maps. That's always handy. I think we need to make our way back to that temple now. Ugh, these guys. First. Okay, so we can just kind of ignore you jerks. Yeah, see, that's fine. We don't need them. They provide no value to us. And the elevator is straight this way. Perfect. But to come back here later with sound detection equipment is a thing. One of the visors in this game is just detect sound. The echolocation visor. It's a little odd. Is this a rocket elevator? Yes, it is. God, I love the rocket-powered elevators. It's so stupid. It's just a dumb thing, but it's fun. It makes me happy. Don't like that suit. It's a bad suit. I think it's my least favorite Samus suit. I'm trying to think of ones I like less than this. I admit the suit in Metroid Dread took a minute to grow on me. Oh my gosh, where am I going? I am disoriented. Transport area. World map. Where do we want to be? Double transport B. Transport B. Okay, great. Perfect. That's what I needed. Thank you. Last time I came through here, I did not have the space jump. So that makes everything a little easier. Which is what a good Metroidvania should do. Give you upgrades that make your life easier next time you have to do something. Get that sense of progress. Also, we can do this now. Check that out. I don't want to go back to the Dark World right now, though. Like, yeah, I could, but I don't want to. Dark World sucks. And also, I don't actually think I need to go there at the immediate moment. I think that's more of a late game thing. Alright, there's definitely a save point here. What's the Lightbringers? Almost done. Alright, where's my save point? You are to the right. What? Alright, there gotta be a save point here somewhere. Realize that room's gonna be locked. That's the fancy come talk to me door. You can't go any further until you talk to me. There we go. Alright, cutscene. Okay. Do a theatrical bow. Yep. You got it. Kind of trapped here, so you know, might as well help. Oof. Four of us. That must be the bog. Torvis is the bog. That sounds familiar. See? Swamplands. Let me tell you, you think water levels are fun now, wait till it's horrible Dark World water. I'm so glad we had that conversation. It's very useful that you told me to go to the place that I was trying to go to already. So interesting thing about this game, no gravity suit. Typically, Samus needs a gravity suit to deal with water. But in this game, in fact, I think you just get like a scuba gear upgrade. Which I know sounds a little silly, but yeah, scuba gear, why not? Oh, these guys are in the first game.
Recording to logbook.
Harmony class drone. That does not look like a drone to me. I don't buy that. Alright, we're gonna find a save point. Pretty sure to get to this next area, you gotta like go back and forth between the dark world and the light world. I think that's a thing. I think we want to go back that way. That might even lead us back to the ship. That's a super missile, so we're not gonna go that way. No. Fine then. I see how it is. Here's a half pipe, so you know we're gonna have that speed boost at some point. Ah! Bats! Bats, 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 bats! Well, now Samus has to become Batman. That's how that works. Walk through the darkness. These things. Jump. Must be close to that super missile, huh? Alright, like I said. Nope, wrong one. Gotta go back and forth here. We'll hop over to the Dark World. One here. The light world thing we need to get to. Yep, this place is actively unpleasant. I blaze up. No. The answer is no. I think it's just so damn hard to see down here. We're just gonna go. It's fine. Today we barely took any damage. Look at this, we're just walking around in here like it doesn't even matter. Is there a thing up here though?
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, apparently. I appreciate that they put the bubble stuff in there. Forgot about this. Okay, yeah, this is the puzzle. Because every time you close one of these things, it closes a little door. Too slow. Unfortunate. Oh my gosh. That's annoying. It's okay. It's okay. In my head, I was half remembering that, and I remembered that half wrong. It's a little bit of a time waster. Okay. All right. Looking for that save point now. That'd be great. Ah, that's what I wanted to do, obviously. What does that do? I don't know, we'll find out. Oh right, we're gonna go on a little ride. Had no memory of this. Completely forgotten. But helpfully this will take us down to that light portal. Means we can get the hell out of this dark world. There we go. We're out. We're out. Everything's gonna be okay. I mean, there's space pirates, which is less than ideal, I must say. I guess I don't have the range to deal with that right now. So... fine, we're good. Oh, I did manage to hit it. That's great. Okay. And always with the super missiles. What are we doing? It was interesting they had the super missiles in the first game, and they just didn't do anything. Nothing like the super missiles from old Metroid games. But they fixed it. They fixed it. We got proper super missiles this time around. Ah, water. Right. A little bit of water to remind you that water is going to suck. Thanks for that. That's the thing about water levels in video games, they're mostly horrible. It all comes down to the way they take away your controls work. Usually unpleasant. What do I do? Wait, where am I? There. Okay, great. And down we go. boom, 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 boom. Presumably, there will be a save point shortly. Excuse me. My goodness. Yeah, water. The water in this game does not spark joy. But we'll muddle through somehow. Probably be right. This feels like a save room. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, well that's gonna be Metroid Prime for now. It's getting late here. So we're gonna call it. I'm gonna try and come back and do some more of this another time, but for now, that's it. Thank you for